Now let us discuss case number 2. When individual slabs are connected in parallel. So same analysis we can do for composite wall when the slabs are connected in parallel. Now what is the meaning of parallel? Conduction heat transfer can also occur through a wall section with two or different material slab connected in parallel. What is the meaning of parallel connection? In figure 3.a, there is a single wall, but it is made up of, let's say, material 2a and 2b having thermal conductivity K2a and K2b. Let's say the entire phase temperature is at temperature T1 and this temperature is at T2. T1 is greater than T2. So by virtue of heat transfer, by virtue of temperature difference, heat transfer will take place from left face to right face. And thickness of this wall, single wall, made up of two different materials is L2. So let us do analysis for such case. For figure 3.a. I am doing this entire analysis for figure 3.a. Now here the heat transfer rate through the single wall Q will be summation of heat transfer rate through wall 2A plus heat transfer rate through wall 2B. Now I can write the expression for Q2A plus Q2B. Just now we have seen in terms of temperature difference T1 minus T2 over what will be the thermal resistance of this material 2A? It will be thickness L2 over K2A into area. Isn't it? Area normal to heat transfer will be this. Sorry, extremely sorry. This is very important concept. What will be the area normal to heat transfer in this case? For material 2A, it will be A to A. This will be the area normal to heat transfer. This, and this. So this is the expression for Q2A. In the similar fashion, expression for Q2B, again temperature difference remains same. So T1 minus T2 over thickness of the slab 2B. Thickness is same, so L2 over K2B into A2B. Now in these expressions, T1 minus T2 is constant. So let us take it out. Now how can I write this? 1 over L2 over K2A into A2A, that is area of wall 2A normal to heat flow, plus 1 over L2 over K2B A2B, that is area of material to be normal to heat flow. Entire term is multiplied by T1 minus T2. Now, in this expression, let's say this is equation number 4. L2 over K2A into A2A is nothing but thermal resistance of wall 2A and L2 over K2B into A2B. It is nothing but thermal resistance of wall R2B. So equation 4 can be written as Q is equal to T1 minus T2 1 over 1 over 1 over RT to A plus 1 over RT to B. Or this can also be written as T1 minus T2 over RT to equivalent, where RT2 where RT2 equivalent thermal resistance of wall 2, or I can say equivalent thermal resistance. So how can I give equivalent thermal resistance? 1 upon R T2 equivalent is equal to 1 over RT2A plus 1 over RT2B. So we have found out one more important expression. So what does it mean? When two materials, when a single wall, let's say this wall, is made up of two different materials, so they are said to be connected in parallel as far as electrical analogy of heat transfer is concerned, and under such condition, equivalent thermal resistance of this wall can be given by this expression. I can represent this RT2 equivalent by equivalent electrical circuit of this wall. So this is Q, this is Q. This will be the thermal resistance RT2A. This will be thermal resistance RT2B. So the electrical circuit of this wall 2 will be RT2A, and this will be RT2B. In terms of equivalent electrical circuit, this will be Q and this will be RT2 equivalent, which will take into account the effect of this RT2B and RT2A and will be represented by this expression. So when slab materials are connected in parallel, the thermal resistance of equivalent wall is reduced and can be given by the equation 5. So 1 upon RT2 equivalent is the thermal resistance of the wall 2 made up of material R2, made up of material 2A and 2B, having thermal resistance RT2A and RT2B. Okay. Similarly, I can find out if the wall is made up of 3 or 4 materials. So in figure 3B, again one such wall is given, and it is made up of, let's say, material 4A, 4B, and 4C. Let us say the entire left hand side face is at temperature T3 and entire right hand side face is at temperature T4, such that T3 is greater than T4. So by virtue of this, heat transfer will take place from left hand side to the right hand side face. And let's say thickness of this wall is L4. Let's say thermal conductivity of this material 4A is K4A, 4B is K4B, and 4C is K4C. What will be the area normal to heat flow by material 4A? A4A, by 4B, A4B, and by 4C, A4C. Now let us draw equivalent electrical circuit for this wall having 3 different materials. So Q will be the flow quantity having temperature difference T3. So 3 thermal resistances of wall material 4A, 4B, and 4C will come into picture. So this will be RT, thermal resistance of 4A material, thermal resistance of 4B material, thermal resistance of 4C material. Now considering the equivalent circuit of this wall 4, I can draw the equivalent electrical circuit as between the temperature limits T3 and T4 as RT4 equivalent. Okay. Now, how can I find out this RT4 equivalent? So following the analysis for the material 2 in figure 3a, in the same way, I can find out the expression for RT2 equivalent 4. So I am not doing that analysis. From the analysis of figure 3a, how can I write Q? It can be the heat transfer rate through material 4a plus material 4b plus material 4c. So directly I am writing this T3 minus T4 1 over L3 over K4A into A4A plus 1 over L3. Thickness of all the materials are same in the direction of heat flow. A4B. This is the thermal resistance offered by wall B plus 1 over L3 over K4C into A4C. And this entire term is multiplied by T1, T3 minus T4. So writing in terms of thermal resistances, T3 minus T4 into 1 over RT4A plus 1 over RT4B plus 1 over RT4C. Okay, or Q is equal to T3 minus T4 over RT4 equivalent. Where what is RT4 equivalent? So 1 over RT4 equivalent will be equal to 1 over RT4A plus 1 over RT4B plus 1 over RT4C. So once again, I have found out this expression. Equivalent thermal resistance of the composite wall made up of 3 different materials connected in parallel arrangement. And this very fact comes from the electrical analogy of heat transfer. If resistances are connected in series, So total thermal resistance will be summation of the individual thermal resistances, and if resistances are connected in parallel, the equal electrical resistance will be given by 1 upon RT equivalent is equal to 1 upon RT1 plus 1 upon RT2. So either expression 5 and 6 we have got from the electrical analogy of heat transfer, and effect of electrical resistances connected in series or in parallel. So this way you can find out equivalent thermal resistances when slab materials are connected in series and parallel. Now let us consider the case 3, when individual slabs are connected in series and parallel combinations. So you will also come across the cases where combination of series and parallel connections of slabs will be there. So let us say one such slab is there. Let's say this is 1, this is 2A, this is 2B, this is 3, 4A, 4B, and 4C. Let's say temperature of this phase is at T1 and temperature of this phase is T5. T1 is greater than T5. So heat transfer will take place from left phase to right phase. Okay. Their thermal conductivities are K1, K2A, K3, K4A, K4B, and K4C respectively. Thermal conductivity of this material is K2C. Let's say individual thicknesses are L1, L2, L3, and L4. So I want to write down the expression for Q, which is being conducted through this composite wall made up of series and parallel combination of slabs. Now first let us draw the equivalent electrical circuit. So Q is the flow quantity. This is temperature T1. Let's say this phase is at temperature T2, this at T3, this is at T4, and this is finally at T5. So here the slab 1 is made up of single material only between temperatures T1 and T2. So it is going to offer single thermal resistance RT1. Between T2 and T3, the slab is made up of two different materials, R, and they will offer the thermal resistance RT2A, RT2B. Between temperature T3 and T4, there is a single slab of single material. So it is going to offer single thermal resistance RT3. and between temperature T4 and T5, there are three different materials. So they are going to offer three thermal resistances represented by RT4A, RT4B, RT4C between temperature limits T4 and T5. Now further I can simplify this circuit, writing down thermal resistances for RT2A and RT2B as equivalent thermal resistance. So it will become RT1 between T2 and T3. It will become RT2 equivalent between T3 and T4. It will become RT3 only, and between T4 and T5 it will become RT4 equivalent. So this way I can represent the electrical circuit for composite wall made up of slabs connected in series and parallel arrangements combined. So let us do its analysis. So under steady state, one-dimensional heat conduction, how can I write the expression for this using Fourier's law? Q can be expressed as, now I am directly writing in terms of temperature differences and thermal resistance. So for uh, under steady state condition, the rate of heat transfer through material 1 will be equal to through material 2 equal to 3 equal to 4. So Q is equal to Q1 is equal to Q2 is equal to Q3 is equal to Q4. Now from Fourier's law of heat conduction, how can I write the expression for Q in terms of temperature difference? T1 minus T2 over RT1. How can I write the expression for Q2? T2 minus T3 over RT2, and it is equivalent for material 3 in terms of temperature difference T3 minus T4 RT3, and for material 4 in terms of temperature difference T4 minus T5 as RT4, and it is the equivalent thermal resistance. Correct? Where? How can I calculate RT1? It is L1 over A1A. RT2 equivalent is the equivalence of two individual thermal resistances connected in parallel. So I can write for RT2 equivalent 1 over RT2A plus 1 over RT2B. For RT RT3 it is a individual slab material, so L3 over A3A, and how can I write this further? RT2A is nothing but L2 over A2A into A2A, and RT2B is L2 over K2B into A2B. And finally, for RT4 equivalent, that is connected in parallel. So 1 upon RT4 equivalent will be 1 over RT4A plus 1 over RT4B plus 1 over RT4C. Let me insert a space. So how can I write the expression for these individual thermal resistances? 1 upon RT4A is nothing but L4 over K4A into A4A plus 1 over RTB L4 over K4B into A4B, and finally RTC is 1 over L4 over K4C into A4C. So this way I can express RT1, RT2, RT3 and RT4. Now in terms of all these thermal resistances of the slabs connected in series or parallel combination in terms of temperature difference T1 and T5, that is temperature of the material 1 on the left hand side and T5 is the temperature of material 4 on the right hand side. So this can be given as RT1 plus RT2 plus RT2 equivalent plus RT3 plus RT4 equivalent. So this expression takes into account all the thermal resistances of walls connected in series and parallel. So this is a very important expression taking into account all the possible things. So let me check what is the equation number. I can give it to this equation number 7. So this way I can analyze heat conduction through composite wall. Let me summarize because so many things we have discussed. So it is imperative to summarize all these things. First, we have talked about the composite wall, the wall which is made up of different single plane walls connected together or held together. The material can be different and their thermal properties can also be different. Then we have started our discussion with considering no thermal contact resistance and steady and one-dimensional heat transfer. So we analyzed the heat conduction through composite wall when individual slabs are connected in series. The meaning of series connection of slab walls are that each individual wall is made up of single material entirely. So their thermal properties are same. And when we consider slabs are connected in series, I can find out the expression of heat conduction through such walls in terms of all the materials, in terms of two materials I am considering, and in terms of single material I am considering to find out the expression for Q. Then we have considered heat conduction through composite wall when slabs are connected in parallel. The meaning of parallel connection of slabs is that a single wall is made up of two different materials having different thermal properties, that is thermal conductivities. So one such wall are shown in figure 3a and 3b. Here two different slab materials are connected to form a single wall. Here three different materials are connected to form a single wall. From this analysis, we can calculate the thermal resistances, the equivalent thermal resistance offered by the composite wall made up of two different slab material. We could also calculate thermal resistance, equivalent thermal resistance of composite wall made up of three different materials connected in parallel. And finally, we could calculate the expression of Q of heat conduction through composite wall where slabs are connected in series and parallel. So we could get expression for Q in terms of equation 7. So this is very important analysis.